Hi everyone. Today at Test Server come in sight new hero UR grade. Singularity LUNOX. Very powerful hero, I'll even say too powerful. Let's read her skills. Call of Fate, debuff, buff, heal, passive. For every 10% of LUNOX HP lost, she heals all allies for an amount of HP equal to 70% of her attack. While the Twilight Dawn form, every second she deals damage equal to 20% of attack to nearby enemies and absorbs 0.5% of their attack. The absorbed attack from each enemy is capped at 10% and LUNOX can only gain up to 100 stacks of attack bonus. For allies whose HP is below 50%, the healing effect of the Call of Fate is increased by 50%. While the Twilight Dawn form, Singularity LUNOX reduces the energy of nearby enemies by 10 per second and converts 50% of it into her own energy. It requires Ancient Twilight level 2. The healing is increased to 90% of attack. Very cool support skill. We have absorbs of attack, reduces the energy and heal our team. Everything is very useful for us. Starfall Strike. Unleashes Starfall Strike, dealing damage equal to 30% of attack to targets in the range 3 times. Additionally, each time deals extra damage equal to 5% of target max HP. Skill also grants an extra 10% lifesteal. Each time dealing damage, reduces the target received healing and shields by 5%, up to 60%. It requires Ancient Twilight level 1. Damage is increased to 40% of attack. Extra damage as a percentage of HP is more preferable than percentage of attack, I think. Also, we have a little anti-heal and anti-shield at this skill. Singularity Pulse. Teleports to the location with the most enemies, dealing damage equal to 100% of attack to nearby enemies. Every time she casts Singularity Pulse, she gains 1 extra basic attack target, up to 2 extra targets. Every time she casts Singularity Pulse, her basic attacks gain an extra 10% lifesteal, stacking up 3 times. Ultimate. Dusk Till Dawn. Losing 40% of her current HP, Singularity LUNOX gains a shield equal to 40% of her HP and unleashes the Twilight Cosmos for 6 seconds. Then the Twilight Cosmos is active, allied units deal 20% more damage and enemy units deal 20% less damage. Passive. Upon taking lethal damage, LUNOX enters the Twilight Dawn form, removing certain debuffs from herself. In this state she becomes untargetable to enemies, restores 7% of her max HP per second and reverts to her original form upon reaching 50% max HP. Within the Twilight Cosmos, allies whose HP is above 80% remove and become immune to most control effects, while enemies whose HP is above 80% receive 30% less healing. It requires Ancient Twilight level 3 allies deal an 30% extra damage. Cool buff which improves many stats of our team. And now the strongest part of the new character, Realm Skill. Whenever an ally dies, they leave behind a small amount of Twilight power, enabling them to revive with 30% HP at their original location in 10 seconds. At level 6, the initial revival time for each ally is reduced to 5 seconds. Each time an ally is revived by this effect, their next revival time will be doubled. Allies revived by any effect will receive 50% less healing and shields. To powerful Realm Skill, I think, increasing the survivability of our team significantly. And of course we all need this character in our hero rosters. What do you think about LUNOX? See you soon.